Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to hang out with me. Today we are unboxing and trying on the items from my IPSY GLAM Bag Plus for February 2020. Spoiler alert, I did cancel Ultimate and I'll talk about that a little bit more in the video, but I am happy to say I did get some add-ons for once. My recollection, I was really pleased with the items I got and I can't wait to share with you guys because this is the IPSY GLAM Bag Plus that I know and loved from last year before Ultimate launched. I will link my IPSY playlist to watch previous unboxings, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a like. Let's get unboxing. Before I forget, because it's bound to happen, IPSY GLAM Bag Plus is $25 a month and you get 5 full-size items, and each box is supposed to retail over $100. And then they also have IPSY GLAM Bag, which is $12 a month, and then IPSY GLAM Bag Ultimate, which is $50. This is what the inside looks like, and everything almost ate it. I'm sure y'all are very shocked to see Wonder Beauty, and you will be even more shocked that I added this on. I know, right? So I'm a little behind because the theme is Feel the Love, but I'm just now getting around to doing my unboxings. I had such a packed schedule for February. It was awesome because we had so many amazing collabs. I won Karen Ann's anti-Valentine's Day look. Thank you to everyone that voted for me and to all the creators that participated. Everyone's looks were incredible and I made so many new friends through it, and I cannot wait for the next one. We have our card with what products we got, the retail value, and some tips on how to use the products. And we have the bag. That is the one thing I am a little sad about canceling Ultimate, is the bag. The bags actually weren't terrible, but this could still fit my eye products in it. Good for my purse. In the past, I used to declutter my IPSY bags. Often I find myself putting a bunch of makeup items together in these bags to split out what videos I have on deck. And I believe for every tier of IPSY, you do get a choice item. I can only speak for Plus and Ultimate because those are the only 2 tiers I've had since choice rolled out. I had Glam Bag years ago. I originally started IPSY when it launched around 7 years ago. In my choice item, I chose the Dominique Cosmetics Sweater Weather because I don't have this palette, and honestly, it was so hard to choose which product I wanted for choice. Luckily, a lot of the ones I was eyeing ended up in add-ons, so it was good to get some add-ons again. This is what the inside looks like. It's kind of plain, and I really wanted it because it's a Dominique Cosmetics palette that I don't already have. It's definitely on the cooler side, and I definitely gravitate towards more colorful palettes or very warm palettes, so it's definitely a different palette for me. And I thought that the packaging was actually supposed to be like sweater-like material, or that might have been only available for the bundle that I saw on Sephora's and Dominique Cosmetics website. I will forget to talk about the price. This retails for $29. I do think it is kind of fair for that price point because you do get 6 shades, and most of her palettes are 12-pan palettes, and those usually go for about $45. I also just got Latte 2, and I am working on a comparison video to Latte 1. I had to get it. I know I talk so much trash and game about buying palettes just for like the pops of color, which pretty much drew me into it. I really enjoyed the first Latte palette, so I definitely felt like I needed to pick up the sister palette. The next product is the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisturizer, and it has SPF 30 in it. I will still go in with a layer of sunscreen over it just to make sure that I am covered. I believe orange indicates Murad's vitamin C lines. I have the serum and cleanser as well, which probably am pushing on the shelf lives on at least the cleanser. Vitamin C does degrade very rapidly. It has a shorter shelf life. Doesn't mean your product is going bad, it's just you won't get the full effect of vitamin C benefits. I usually see a lot of vitamin C products having closer to a 6-month shelf life. Sometimes if it's stored properly, like a dark environment, it can help prevent the rapid degrade of vitamin C. Thank you, Photo Stability Studies. I almost said this is the Il Masqua. This is the Il Maquillage ink liner. I get the 2 mixed up, #dyslexic, and I did receive the Il Masqua liquid eyeliner last month. I feel like I have a lifetime supply of eyeliners thanks to IPSY, as well as sheet masks, because we get them so often, which is and isn't a good thing. I think it is because I do go through eyeliner so quick, so I appreciate that, but I feel like if I was just the average consumer, I would not need this overwhelming amount of eyeliner because it will dry out. My products will be going to waste sooner rather than later. Oh snap, like I said, I'll forget the prices. This Murad moisturizer retails for $65. Murad is not cheap. I would really love to see their enzyme quench moisturizer. I view it as a primer because I put it on my face before my serums and moisturizers. That way it helps absorb and lock lock in the moisturizer, but it is $70. It was half off on Boxy pop-up, and I'm like, no, because I'm working on a different one right now. It's not the best, but it's okay. It's getting the job done. But who am I kidding? I'm using a full face of blush right now. There I go again, almost saying Il Mosqua. And this Il Maquillage eyeliner retails for $21. Next I have by Touch in Sol, which I love my No Pore Blum Primer. I had no idea they had lipsticks. This is the Filter Sol Velvet Lipstick in the shade Seoul Rose. Hope I'm saying that right. And it retails for $16. Ooh, I like this packaging. Ooh, this shade. I can see why this would be good for Valentine's Day, even though it passed like a week ago. My fifth product I got by the brand LaRousse. This is the Essentials Brush Set, and it retails for $154. I mean, they look nice. What's that brand? Oh, it's on Beautylish. The eye brush is just restocked. I think they were like 160, maybe more than that. I low-key wanted them, and then I was like, who are you kidding? Why would you spend that much on brushes? So we got 2 face brushes and 3 eye brushes, and I definitely would not splurge on brushes these expensive. It's nice to receive in a box. My max and my limit is the $27 for my Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki. One day I will say, use code ayyyeeeitsamanda for 10% off, but today is not the day. These two feel really nice and soft. They have a nice dense feeling to them too. This is the Angled Contour, so it'd be good for bronzing, even blushing. If we felt really bold and wanted a beaming, and I mean beaming highlighter to the aliens, yeah, just carve out that cheekbone with some Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. This is a flat foundation. It looks very similar to that new bronzing brush that we got in BOXYCHARM, as well as my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. And then we got some eye brushes. We have a crease, which I definitely need. Okay, taper blending. Sorry, forgive me. I was gonna say eyeshadow brush, but let me read what it says, and it says shadow. This, I don't think I will use this. We got one like this in that Luxie set that I guess was exclusively made for BOXYCHARM, because this is a Kabuki. I mean, I guess outer V, but I feel like I will go way too heavy-handed and soil so many looks using this brush. So I don't know if this one will get love. And then my add-ons. Both of these add-ons were $12. They have a new tier that is $18, which I suppose are bougier brands or more expensive items, so they can't justify just $12 for it. Or you can get deluxe size samples for $3. And yes, I did get the Wander Beauty foundation. I guess that's what I get for not marking Wander Beauty as an item that I do want to see in my box. As much shit talking I do about Wander Beauty, I figured let's add it on. Let's give it a fair shot and see. Watch it be a holy grail foundation. I get brushes and yet I add on brushes. These are by Shania B, and these are an eye brush set. And around the time when add-ons were live, I really needed brushes because I was procrastinating cleaning them, and it's so gross. I know. Coming from the chemist that pushes shelf life and procrastinates cleaning her brushes. We have another crease brush, which I can always use more. This one's a little bit bigger than the one that I got in LaRousse. I think more realistically, I'll use this in the outer V as opposed to this scary dome looking one. And then another shadow one. I'm always going through shadows, even though I try to utilize this brush cleaner in between looks. Oh, it's a concealer brush. I would never use this for concealer. Maybe cutting the crease. Ooh, this one is gonna be great for smoking out the lower lash. And then this is eye crease, kind of like the scary dome again. Without trying anything, I am very happy to see what I got in my box. I think that these products really matched up my profile really nice. And then they had really great options in the add-ons. So I'm excited to dive on in and do a try on because you guys really enjoy those. Let's create a look. I'm gonna start with this moisturizer. Does me no good because it's nighttime. Ooh, she's thick like a sunscreen. Okay, maybe it will absorb a little bit better after I exfoliate and cleanse my face. It definitely has that citrusy vitamin C scent to it. After it's soaked in, my face does feel really nice and hydrated. I haven't applied anything to my face since I cleaned it this morning, so my face is probably like, ooh, moisture. I would have to see how it wears throughout the day, just like makeup, because I don't know if this is going to secrete more oil or if it's gonna balance really nice. I have a new primer from Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus Water Drop Primer. Hopefully it works out nice. Ooh, she a thick primer. I think I might have grabbed too much, but the nozzle is really big. And it does have a coconut scent to it. I'm just gonna put all the scents on my face. to increase the redness and sensitivity. You guys ready for Miss Wander Beauty? Because here we go. I'm a little nervous because I have a new primer, and then we're also going to be blending and buffing out the foundation with a new brush. Okay, so we have a doe foot applicator. Oh no, because I did not like the pure one with a doe foot applicator, and I feel like I just got a lot of product up in there. Okay, why can't brands just all make it a pump? Like, it's so easy. I feel like the doe foot just soaks up a lot and that there's not a lot of product up in here. I'm gonna have to build this up. Hopefully this isn't drying, because if it is, it's gonna be really hard to blend out. Just doesn't feel like it's a full bottle. It's a Nude Illusion liquid foundation, and she definitely has that full coverage matte look to her. Shade is a little light for me. I don't really like how it's being blended in. It looks very cakey. I definitely think that I need to try it with my Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki. Probably no problem. We're having a problem over here. I'm not really impressed with this brush. I don't think it did the best job blending it out. It also felt a little scratchy, especially in like the more sensitive areas, like right here. I just felt like pins and needles just attacking this area. And I'm gonna set my face with my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten foundation. And I'm gonna fill in my brows and then prime the eyes with the Urban Decay Potion Primer. I'm gonna take this dome brush to help blend it in. Maybe that could be a use. Time to dive into Sweater Weather. And of course, we'll do some swatches. Sweater Weather, Fuzzy, Toasty. Cuddle, Chill, Messy Bun. And this is what the palette looks like swatched. It's not the most pigmented palette. Some of the shades also felt a little dry, like Fuzzy, Cuddle, and Messy Bun. I hope everything blends out really nice. I don't really do all matte looks, but YOLO. The reason why I didn't initially buy this palette right away, like I typically do with Dominique Cosmetic releases, is because this did not speak to me at all. I rather received it in a box like this than spending $29 on just this one product. Like I said, I am a little bit nervous because I don't have a shimmer in here. I'm going to try my hardest to not dip into another palette to complete the look. I have creator's block looking at this. I'm gonna take Cuddle. I'm gonna use this blending brush. There is a little bit of kick up. I really like this brush. It's packing on quite nice. I think this is working well with my eye shape. It's really hard for me to find really nice crease brushes that aren't way too big for my little eyes. I think I'm just gonna take the shade Chill and just pack it all over the lid. Let's try this Il Makiage eyeliner. Ooh. I kind of did a little squiggle there on accident, but it looks nice and matte black, a nice precise line. I can appreciate that in a liner, as long as it doesn't smudge. It didn't apply the eyeliner bad. It's an interesting tip, to say the least. I didn't find it as user-friendly as I like my House Laboratories or my Maybelline Hyper Easy. I don't know, I feel like that this tip is just an awkward shape. I found myself having to go over a couple times over the same area because it was getting stuck. I just couldn't find it easily gliding on my eyelid. This foundation is super matte and drying, and there's a funny way I can tell. It's because my face gets so itchy. This area right in here, I just want to itch the crap out of it, but I don't want to just smudge my foundation. Oh, the itch. Oh no. I start one place and it just spreads. I'm gonna smoke the lower lash with Messy Bun. I love that name of the shade. I live for a messy bun. That's how I prefer to have my hair, in a messy bun. All day, every day. I don't like this brush for smoking it out. It got stuck like the eyeliner. And for that reason, I think it's appropriate to take a little bit of Flexitarian to brighten up the inner corners. I can't resist. That is the one downfall of this palette. It needs a shimmer. I definitely think adding flexitarian to the inner corners definitely popped this look a little bit more. It's not my favorite palette. It definitely needs to be paired for my needs. So if you have any palette suggestions of which ones would pair well with it, definitely let me know in the comments. The eye brushes that I used weren't bad. I did use 3 of them. I really like, well, technically I did use the Kabuki to blend out my Urban Decay Potion Primer. It wasn't bad. That's like the only real use I see getting out of that brush. I really like this blending brush. I will definitely keep using that in the crease, as well as this eyeshadow brush. I really liked how it packed on that purple shade really nice. This one, not so much for my lower lash. It did get a little bit stuck in my wrinkles and actually like tugged and scratched at it just from the bristles. So I'm gonna try this brush right here with both bronzer and blush. I'm gonna tap into my Tarte Tartiste palette. My face is still so itchy from being dry. Hopefully I just don't make a Simba line on my head with this. Light tapping motions. We still got a lot of texture going on, so when I put highlighter on, it's gonna get emphasized. This wasn't bad. I definitely thought it was a little bit harsher at first because it went bam pigment, but it ended up blending out quite nice. So I'll try it for blush because it does pick up a lot of pigment. Yeah, I like to do more swirling motions and like tapping motions for blush. It's not as diffused as I like my Luxie blush brush. And now for the finale of highlighter. And now let's try this Touch in Soul lipstick. Ooh, that is creamy and I love this color. So I like the lipstick. I think it's a fun pink shade. It has a more satin feel to it than matte, so I do expect some transfer. So here we go. Yeah, I really like satin bullet lipsticks because I have dry lips. Lastly, I'm gonna set the face. What do you guys think of IPSY Glam Bag Plus? I really enjoyed the products that I received in my box. I can't wait to play with them a little bit more and see how these products wear throughout the day. I would love to know if you guys get IPSY Glam Bag Plus and what variation did you get? And if you don't get IPSY Glam Bag Plus, do you get the Glam Bag or Glam Bag Ultimate? IPSY Ultimate really irritated me because a lot of the items that they featured were full-size items and they were pretty much deluxe size products that are featured in the Glam Bag, which is very disappointing. And I know that Glam Bag tries to have the appeal that you will get maybe 1 or 2 full-size items. Usually it's 1 brush or liquid eyeliner. IPSY Ultimate started doing that a lot. Like we got that single Farrah brush. I see so many eyeliners, like I got one in this bag. I got so many sheet masks in the box too, which is fine because I do enjoy sheet masks, but is it really necessary to put it in every single box? I know you're trying to replenish me, but I was also seeing sheet masks when I got the plus at the same time. And then a lot of lotion. I have a love-hate relationship with lotion. I love lotion because I have dry skin, but I hate lotion because it's just annoying to apply the occasional, here's a $100 item to make the value seem appealing. I just got over it. And then I figured, you know, if there's a product that I really, really want, then I will go on ahead and just get it in the add-ons. But I remember around the time that Choice rolled around for February, I was having a little bit of FOMO not having the Ultimate anymore because I completely canceled instead of just pausing it. Anytime it's BOXYCHARM Choice or IPSY Choice or add-ons, me and my girl Jackie Naturals, we always message each other. Choice rolled around for February and I remember her sending me screenshots of Ultimate saying, Ultimate Choice sucked. And I said, thanks for showing me because I canceled Ultimate. And she was like, for real? I said, this is for real this time. I cut my ties and I'm not looking back. Don't forget to let me know what you got in your IPSY boxes and are you guys looking forward to March? I have not seen any spoilers yet, but I think Choice is around the corner. So I'm excited to see what products we can choose from. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.